Hi, this video covers the 10 best features of the Canon R6 Mark II. I'm Bruce, the traveling photographer and Canon geek, and welcome to my next less than 2-minute video. I waited for the Mark II version of the Canon R6 to come out, and I'm glad I did. The R6 Mark II is now my go-to camera for shooting portraits, sports, wildlife, and landscape photos, and of course, my adorable grandchildren too. 3, 2, 1, 2 minutes starts now. Coming in at the number 10 feature in this camera is the video specs. I'm not a videographer, but I do like to be able to shoot 4K video uncropped, and it does it at 60 frames per second. I also like to shoot action at 120 frames per second when I'm shooting video. And you're just not limited to a 30-minute recording. Ninth best feature of the R6 Mark II is the viewing screens, both the 3-inch 1.6 million pixel articulating LCD screen and the 3.7 million pixel EVF electronic viewfinder. Number 8 on my list is weather sealing. You won't use your camera in pouring rain too often, but you may be faced with damp weather, shooting in snow, or maybe in a dusty, windy environment. The R6 Mark II has good weather sealing. Feature 7. A great feature to have for landscape photographers and macro photography shooters is focus stacking. This camera has automatic focus stacking built in, giving you the ability to extend your depth of field enough to get both close and far parts of your subject in sharp focus. The 6th feature of the R6 Mark II I really like is having dual memory card slots. You can set them up in a couple of different ways. You can use them for still photos and one for video, or you can write all your images to both cards at the same time for the ultimate backup. Or you can use the second card slot as an automatic overflow in case your first card fills up. Number 5 feature. The R6 Mark II has a full frame sensor. That gives you the best focus bokeh for separating your subject from your background. Additionally, with the large sensor and 24 million pixels, you can do a lot of cropping to change the composition of your image and still have plenty of image quality remaining. Feature 4. The technology advancements in focusing capability is remarkable. That brings us to the top 3 features of the Canon R6 Mark II. These 3 features make the camera capable of shooting challenging subjects much easier, and they're all a big part of why I bought the R6 Mark II after all the research I did. A burst rate of 10 or more frames per second used to be limited to the top of the line professional cameras. Not anymore. The R6 Mark II's 12 frames per second with full focus tracking makes this camera capable of shooting sports, wildlife, and other action photos at a high level. Feature number 2 is the 8 stops of image stabilization. That's crazy. Combine that with the top feature and you get you're going to get sharp photos in very dim situations. And coming in at number 1 feature is something I had to test myself because I was blown away by the results. The Canon R6 Mark II has great image quality even at super high ISO settings. My 2 minutes is up. In fact, I'm in overtime. I hope you found this video helpful. Please feel free to like it and join the tribe and subscribe.